I remember thinking that if we didn't drink bottled water that we would die. TCE dumping in Tucson started in the 40s and 50s in washes surrounding the airport on Tucson's south side. According to some, that's why white flight happened to that neighborhood. The houses were cheap and they were sold to people from Mexico and Mexican Americans looking for a place to raise a family. No one told them about the poison in the water. My mom's family moved to Tucson in 1965 into a house on the south side of town. By the time my parents met, sometime in 1972, my grandmother was already sick. She had stomach aches. A little more than a year after my first birthday, my grandmother was finally diagnosed. She had stomach cancer. She died 4 months later. I remember her in dreams and random flashes of light. I know how much she loved me. I wonder if the water killed her. I remember the panic in the early 80s as the government threw around the word Superfund site. Neighbors traded stories about who was sick and with what. My mom, then the manager at the Valencia Library, invited a reporter and community activist to talk about the dangers of the water. She heard through the grapevine that the city was mad about it. How could a city department educate people about something that the city of Tucson was being sued for? I was kind of a sickly kid, but I really started to get sick somewhere around my 21st birthday. It started with a spot on my back that my doctor thought was ringworm. That diagnosis made me feel ashamed, like I didn't wash my clothes enough. It didn't get better with medication and started to spread. Other spots started to appear on my back, stomach, and arms. 2 more appointments and a biopsy later, I found out I had lupus. I have been on multiple medications, including chemotherapy for my illnesses. I have struggled through financial difficulties during times when I couldn't get out of bed, much less work. I have a cousin with illness similar to mine. She grew up on the south side too. I will always blame the water I drank as a little girl and the water my mom drank when she was pregnant with me. Sometimes my mom blames herself. The poison took so much from all of us. My mother lost her mother when she needed someone to show her how to raise her babies. I missed my grandmother on my wedding day. My husband and I debate the children issue, concerned about how my health could affect our potential babies. I can't leave Tucson to pursue other opportunities. I need good health insurance. Countless others will always miss their lost loved ones poisoned by the water. Countless others have yet to be diagnosed and miss their opportunities. I don't live in the house with the poison water anymore. Those wells have been closed or cleaned up. But I drive down South 12th Avenue to visit my grandfather or to get to my job at the Valencia Library. Poisoned but gratefully alive, pieces of my heart still live on the south side of Tucson.